Hey everyone, this is Ponderbox. I'm Ponder, and today we're talking about something that sneaks into all our lives: stress. And what actually helps, realistically, when you're busy and your brain feels like 20 tabs are open. I'm joined by Rose, a therapist who focuses on practical stress management. Rose, thanks for hanging out with us.
So good to be here, Ponder. If your brain feels like a browser with too many tabs, you're definitely not alone.
Let's start simple. When stress spikes, emails, deadlines, traffic, what's the quickest thing that genuinely helps?
Breathing. I know, it sounds basic, but it's one of the fastest ways to signal your nervous system that you're safe. A favorite is the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale through your nose for 4, hold for 7, exhale gently through your mouth for 8. Do that 3 or 4 rounds. Most people feel their heart rate settle and their shoulders drop. It's widely taught by clinicians because it lengthens the exhale, which helps activate your body's calming response.
Right? And the key is consistency. Use it at micro moments, before a meeting, after a tough text, or when you notice jaw tension.
What about the mental hamster wheel? Overthinking, rumination. Breathing helps, but sometimes thoughts just keep looping.
That's where mindfulness comes in. And I mean the practical kind, not an hour on a cushion. Think 60-second check-ins. Pause, notice 3 things you see, 3 things you feel physically, and 1 thing you hear. That tiny redirect brings you back to the present and interrupts the loop. Short, frequent reps tend to work better than long, rare ones.
So micro doses of calm, basically. I like it. Give us another tool for people with no time.
Try the 90-second reset. Stand up and roll your shoulders slowly. Do 10 slow belly breaths. Name 1 thing you can control this hour and 1 thing you'll let go for now. It's simple, but it blends body, breath, and cognitive focus. 3 systems that stress hijacks.
Okay, movement. Everyone hears exercise helps, but how little is still helpful?
Surprisingly little. Even 10 minutes of brisk walking, light stretching, or a few squats can improve mood and reduce muscle tension. Your body releases feel-good chemicals when you move. And you don't need a gym or perfect leggings. If you can, attach it to an existing habit, like a quick walk after lunch or 3 minutes of stretching while the coffee brews. Habit stacking makes it stick.
Let's talk work stress. The pile never ends. Any structure you recommend?
2 ideas. First, the Pomodoro-ish rhythm, 25 minutes focused, then a 3 to 5 minute break. Breathe, move, look out a window to rest your eyes. Second, reduce cognitive clutter with a 1-minute brain dump. Write every open loop on paper, circle the top 1 to do now, and schedule the rest. Externalizing tasks lowers perceived load.
Sleep is the other big one. People say, I can't sleep because I'm stressed because I can't sleep. How do we break that loop?
Aim for a wind-down routine. Same 15 to 30 minutes each night. Dim lights, avoid doom scrolling if you can, and try a cue that tells your brain night mode, like a warm shower or a short page turner, not a thriller. If your mind races in bed, keep a notepad nearby. Write the thought, promise to revisit it tomorrow. Also, get morning light exposure if possible. 2 to 10 minutes of daylight helps set your internal clock, which supports deeper sleep.
Love the morning light tip. It's tiny, but it's a lever. What about food and caffeine, without getting prescriptive?
Keep it simple. Steady energy helps steady mood. Include protein and fiber with meals to avoid spikes and crashes. Hydration matters more than we think. And with caffeine, know your cutoff. Many people sleep better if they keep it to the morning. It's not about perfection, it's about patterns.
Social support. Underrated, right?
Huge. Stress isolates. Connection counters it. You don't need a big heart-to-heart every time. Try connection snacks. Send a voice note. Share a funny meme. Step outside with a colleague. If you can, name what you're feeling in 1 sentence to someone safe. Being witnessed reduces intensity.
Before we wrap, can we build a tiny, realistic weekly plan listeners can try?
Absolutely. Here's the starter week for calmer days. daily, 2 to 3 minutes twice, 4 to 7, 8 breathing, or a 60-second mindfulness check. Daily, 10 minutes, light movement, walk, stretch, or mobility flow. Work blocks, 25 on, 5 off, with one 1-minute brain dump at the start of the day. Evening, 15-minute wind-down routine plus notepad by the bed. Connection, 1 small reach out on 3 days this week. Pick 2 items you'll do no matter what. Consistency beats intensity.
For anyone listening who's in a tougher season, maybe anxiety's louder than usual, what would you say?
First, you're not failing. Stress is a human response. Second, keep tools short and doable. When overwhelmed, aim for the smallest next step. 1 slow exhale, a sip of water. Open a window. Name 1 thing you can control. If stress is persistent or interfering with daily life, consider talking with a licensed professional. There's real help out there.
Beautifully said. Rose, thanks for sharing practical, science-informed tools without the fluff.
Thanks for having me, Ponder. Wishing everyone a calmer week.
And to you guys, if this helped, subscribe and like the video. Drop a comment with 1 tool you'll try today and share this with a friend who needs a breather. I'm Ponder. Take a deep breath. We'll see you next time.
Take care.